Thank you so much, Kara. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see y'all. As was said, we were planning on doing this run in this studio, but it ended up not working out. And so here we are, coming at you live from my place. So, anyway, the run that we're doing today is going to be kind of cool because specifically we're going to be doing a run that is kind of like all decided by your own choices. By which I mean, I'm gonna let you choose not only which direction I'm going, but also which weapons I'm gonna be picking on all 3 runs that we're gonna be doing. To get us started, I'm gonna show y'all what we have for our setup. Sorry, I just like listening to Artemis's voice. Alrighty, so for all 3 runs, we're going to be starting with this Altar of Ashes, and then depending on the weapons that we're going to be choosing, it will change which of the keepsakes that I'll be starting with. For all of our runs, we're going to be using the same animal familiar, which is going to be Rocky, unless you pick Staff, and then in which case, just to annoy Quacksilver, I'm going to put the familiar away, and we're going to do Cersei Staff without a familiar, because the entire gimmick of Cersei Staff is around familiars, and that would make Quack really angry. I'm just kidding. Please, Quack, don't hate me. We're also going to be using this Oath of the Unseen for all of our runs for today. I can go over why that is, but how about to get us started, Kara, do you want to let us know what weapon we're starting with, as well as which direction we're going?
Well, I have some very exciting news about the weapons. It is currently a tie, which means that we will go to runner's choice between the axe and the daggers.
Oh, my 2 favorites. Okay, that's funny that y'all picked that. I'm gonna go with axe because I know Corey really wants to see axe. So I'm gonna do that for Corey, and I'm just gonna hope that y'all pick daggers later on the run. I'm gonna be using the Aphrodite keepsake, and are we going upstairs or downstairs, Kara?
We're going upstairs. Wow, that just flipped before my very eyes.
Alrighty, let's re-roll that seed and make sure that everything is good to go. I'm going to be running through this door, and then I'm going to give y'all a countdown to start the timer. And then after that, Kara, do you want to give us some donations to tell us how we got there?
Oh gosh, you're speaking my language. I would love to.
Alrighty.
To higher ground.
Timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Message for me.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
I would love to read you, just like Tara said, the donations that got us here and are going to carry us forward throughout the rest of this day. We have a $25 donation from Slamscape, who says, "Trains rights." And personally, I think trains do have the right to be suplexed.
Absolutely.
And great news, that $25 donation, and indeed everyone's donations right now, will be working us towards our newly opened milestone incentive. Right now, as I told you, we're a little less than 110,000. We need to reach $125,000 to unlock a bonus run of Super Metroid by Glove. That is any percent PRKD. Super Metroid, of course, one of the all-time speed games. We have got to see that, I believe, by the end of the UFO 50 run. So that is about $15,000. As I always say, that sounds like a big number, but big numbers are just made up of a lot of little numbers. That's just a math fact for you. So whether you've got a big donation to make or just a $1, $5, $10, you can help us get there and unlock that bonus game.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So, as we are getting into this run, we are starting with Nurgle Axe, which is Tara's favorite axe. This axe is Big Bonks Go Big Bonk. You have a meter that gives you life gain as you do use your omegas, and it is a very fun axe that does a lot. It's slower, physically to use the weapons, but it does a lot more damage. It is a very fun weapon. Yeah. And so we are going through and finishing the first region. We have two more rooms after this. The first region is
Think I'm finished
a
here.
whole bunch of choices, kind of like the final region in the first game. And we are going through and picking out what rewards we want. Tara got a look at those at the very start, and then we are going to go fight Polyphemus, the big Cyclops.
Be again at peace.
Jupi, do you want to introduce yourself as well?
Oh yeah, hi, I'm Jupi, also known as cutefangies. You might have seen me earlier in the marathon. To note, I'm not really that knowledgeable about Hades 2, but I'm very excited to see Terra destroy this game because every time it's on screen, it is destroyed.
Thank you very much. So as Corey kind of stated, we're going to be using Nurgle Axe. Is Nurgle Axe the fastest axe in the game? Well, maybe not. But it is the bonkiest axe in the game, and therefore I love it, because I love my big bonk stick.
This one makes it so adorable.
Absolutely.
I just have to say
Alright,
that
so
we
we're-
are. Oh, I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
No, I was going to say here we are at our first boss of the run. This is Polyphemus, as Corey said, is the Cyclops, and so we're just going to... This is going to be a strategy that you'll see throughout the run. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to bonk. We're just going to bonk. So if you feel like bonking in the chat, just let me know. Just give us your biggest bonk emotes. Because that's the whole point of the Nurgle Axe. We do one thing. We bonk, and we bonk.
And we bonk.
And we
Well, we just bonked our next $1,000. We are at $110,000 and more, actually. 245. Incredible. Thank you, everyone. Let's keep that momentum going.
110K, oh my god.
that is amazing.
Y'all have been watching the insane runs throughout this week. Oh my god. I had a blast watching Kirby Air Ride last night.
That run is so good.
It's truly
it was
been
so
an
good.
incredible week for speedrun sickos like myself.
There you saw us getting Fig Leaf off. Fig Leaf lets us skip a room. It's a keepsake that we equip after the first region, and we get to skip one room per region if Dionysus is nice to us, which he isn't always nice to us, but we're gonna hope he is.
I
this
hope he's nice.
The boat. This is the Rift of Thessaly. I love this region. The music here is so good, and it just in general, it's a very fun region because we got boyfriend.
This is my boyfriend. Oh my god, it's Icarus. He is blessing me again.
What is happening? He's so early.
Yeah, there was so
fine.
much boyfriend discourse in the green room. I can't believe we're seeing him so early.
We get to see boyfriend.
Common male problem. Ooh, he is not giving me good stuff today. But that's fine. I love you anyway. You're doing your best. Ooh, okay, now we got Cersei. Jupi really likes Cersei.
Yes. Oh,
See,
simple form.
now we have a chance of turning things into pigs.
Yeah, our spinny bonk bonk is now occasionally going to turn things into pigs or sheep or rats. So,
Yes. Ratals mentioned.
Ratals mentioned. Let's go. Actually, I think Hecate might be the only one who can ratify you, but... No, wait, ratifying is an actual word that means something completely different, isn't it?
Not anymore. It means this now.
Yes.
As a certified linguist, I can tell you, yes, now it means that. You have made it the usage.
Alright.
And you know,
Change
go
of group
ahead,
then.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, just like we can change what language means, speedrunners love to change how to play games in new ways. Like bingo, for example. We're going to be seeing UFO 50, a draft bingo race, in just a couple runs. And you may have seen already, we have an incentive open right now of $3,500. And if we can meet that, our runners will add new spicy goals to the UFO 50 bingo board, which that means that those goals are going to be tougher to get, stranger, and more unexpected. We are already at over $1,000 on that incentive, so about $2,500 to go. And remember, donating to that also gets us closer to that bonus game milestone of $125,000.
Thank you, Kara.
Here we had to choose between two gods. They each have different effects that they'll throw on the ground. You'll see we did not choose Demeter here, so Demeter's angry and is throwing ice on the ground to bother us. But as we go through, we are at the end of the region. This is our last shop before we get to our second boss. Who is Eris? Chaos incarnate. Quite literally.
Yeah. Eris is, well,
She's a problem.
yeah.
She identifies as a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, like, absolutely.
Same.
Right? Like, hashtag life goals.
If you're not causing problems by age 30, I don't know what you did with your life, but start doing problems.
Oh, let me tell you,
feel
problems at
so
age
called
40, even better.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Your knees hurt more, but everything else is great.
And we have Eris is not being nice like she likes to be.
It is how she do. It is how she do.
Was watching Terra
I'm just
practice
gonna bonk her before I
earlier,
die
and
here.
we just took a whole bunch of bullets to the face from Eris, and
It's fine. It's fine.
yeah, it's always
Good.
so.
So, we're off to a little bit of a scuff start with that Eris fight, but we pulled it out.
There it is.
Eris is great.
Would you like to
Nice.
celebrate a boss win with some donations?
Oh, absolutely.
We have $10 from Spixie the Dragon. Hi, Tara. Good luck and have fun pressing buttons and going fast. We have $5
Spixie.
from Maggie, who says, say hi to Icarus for me.
Aw. Okay, next time he pops up,
Next time.
absolutely. You got it, Maggie.
$25 from Arya Deschain, I'm not sure, I'm so sorry. Arya says, Moonlight guide you, little star. The Silver Sisters wait for your triumphant return. So mote it be.
Thank you, Aria. It's so nice seeing all the fatales coming out from our Hades chat, which
Oh,
we should
they
totally
love it.
rename to Silver Sisters. Right, absolutely.
We have Regali, who donates $10. Hey, Tara, I'm always in awe of your Hades 2 runs, and so psyched to see you on the Fatale stage again. Good luck, have fun, and you've got this.
Thank you, Regali. Regali was actually the first fatale to greet me in the fatale server, so it's always nice to hear from her.
We also have $5 from Game Boy Light. Let's go, Tara. Who doesn't love a skull?
True. Okay, so can we talk about Light for a second? Light was one of my fellow ambassadors this year for Frost 2026, and they did an incredible job. And I'm so glad that they're now part of the Fatale server. Just what an all-around sweet human being. Like, we've really won just by having Light with us, for sure.
Yes.
Speaking of ambassadors, do you mind if I go off about that for a little bit?
I was actually just about to ask you. I would love to hear more about what that was like for you.
So, one of the things that I really want to talk about specifically with ambassadors is that, like, you kind of get a lot more perspective on the charity side of things, and just being able to see the incredible good that National Women's Law Center is doing. Like, when I say, like, if you know a woman in your life, National Women's Law Center, like, matters to you. and I mean, like, they're not just fighting for specific people. They are fighting for women of color. They are fighting for underprivileged women, with like disabilities, as well as LGBT women. And they don't. It doesn't matter like who you are or what you have. National Women's Law Center is doing good work out there for you. And even if you yourself are not a woman, like, they're out there helping your sisters, your daughters, your mothers. We're truly very grateful just to be working with them.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's great.
While Tara's fighting, I do want to remind everyone, these bid wars for the route and the weapons are still open, and we've got time still to get donations into those bid wars before our next run starts. Right now, we do have another tie currently for the weapons between the coat and the daggers, which means that, again, a $1 donation for either of those could swing it. But honestly, an $11 donation for any of them could rocket it to first place.
Ooh.
It is exciting.
We've actually been getting pretty lucky. We got a fountain room, which lets us fully just skip through some stuff, which is super helpful, and our figs have been going off. It's very nice to see. And we have our big Blanc build really going at this point.
Yeah, well, actually, getting Psychic Whirlwind was a really nice pickup, because we're gonna start pumping out damage with that pretty quickly.
Psychic Whirlwind lets us use that Whirlwind attack while we are doing other things. So it means we are no longer limited to having one type of attack out at a time. It means we can do a lot more damage in a short period of time. So it is
I hate
a
this
lot
man.
of fun.
Are you gonna do the funny again?
What funny?
Staying in the flames. I remember seeing it once and it was ludicrous.
Cool.
Tara is very good at this game.
Yeah, sure. So we're gonna do top, bottom, bottom, middle, bottom. All right.
Can't believe they remember it so well.
All right, so it's kind of like Prometheus does this, I don't know, depending on what suits your fancy. It does a really obnoxious memory game or a really cool one. I know there's a lot of people out there who absolutely hate that memory game, and I'm gonna fill you in on a little secret. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. You can actually just dash straight through it. The iframes that you get off of dashing are bigger than the window that he has to hit you in. So you can actually just dash straight through it. And I can show you that next time if we get another surface run.
And speaking of that, the surface run is currently in the lead with $55. Downstairs, only $20 behind.
You want to see downstairs.
Yes.
As someone who loves Skilla, you want to see downstairs.
Yes.
You want to see
also
lesbian rock time.
Yes.
True.
We also need to see the dog. We need to make sure we
Yes.
get to see the dog. Cerberus
Also,
need-
a shout out to all of our amazing prize presenters throughout the week that have been showing us all the amazing things that folks have sent in that our viewers can win right now. If you donate $20, which could swing that upstairs downstairs bid war, you're automatically in the running for 7 different prizes today, including, I don't know if you saw it, the cross stitch of Zagreus and Mel, which are so cute.
They're so cute. They're
You
so
can be eligible
cute.
for that one with just a $10 donation, actually.
Ooh.
They are adorable.
Also, if you're super into Final Fantasy VI, there were a lot of really cool prizes related to that game as well that are, you know, lower on the donation spectrum if you don't have like a whole lot to work with.
Absolutely.
We got The big eye.
Big eye.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
yeah, I never got this far.
So,
He's so big.
a little fun fact for you. Occasionally the eye will close and then you can't really deal damage to that. And so it is safe to say that it has iframes during those moments.
You got me. I'm not gonna lie, that got me.
I'm sorry.
Let's try this.
God.
Come on, just give me a tag. I just want to bonk more.
More big bonk. Big bonk is good.
Hey, Corey, do you
Corey,
want to
we
talk
should-
about what White Antler does?
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah.
ask that.
Yeah, so Terra took White Antler. White Antler reduces our HP max down to 30, but it also gives us a much higher critical chance. So, you know, we're going to be going against Typhon with 30 HP, and we do have 60 armor at least. But we are going to be able to crit him a ton more, so Terra is just going to play very well.
I wouldn't even imagine of going in there without 200 minimum.
Yeah. Here we're in the phase transition where he throws out those eggs. Those eggs will hatch into enemies that you have to kill before you can see them again. And so it's we've tried to make sure that they are taken down as quickly as possible. And as we do
Shouldn't you be
this,
phase shifting?
we also have, I do believe we have Moon Water, so we do get a little bit of healing in this fight, yes?
Thank you for the reminder. I forgot we had moon water. I mean, I know what I'm doing.
So we do get to heal back up after taking some hits from him, which does make the White Antler a little bit safer. We get 3 of those per region, or if we visit a fountain, it gets refilled. And those are part of the hexes, which are really fun. But yeah, Nurgle Axe will just tank through because we also have that meter. You can see it glowing down in the corner. You'll see that for other weapons with different effects. That let us also gain HP when we hit the enemy. And we should be just about there. We've seen Zeus. Yeah, let's go. Typhon is down. That is run 1
Alrighty.
for the day.
Let's go.
I agree, Weird. The no magic regen was scaring me too. I didn't think about that until halfway through the fight. Sorry, I'm reading chat at the same time.
This keeps
You
extending.
deserved it. You won this first run with amazing gusto.
You want to tell us what we got for the next one, Kara?
Absolutely, and I think that this combination might be a favorite of Terra's. We're going downstairs with the daggers,
Ooh.
We get to go down. Let's
and
go.
I heard there might be a little special trick you can show off there.
Well, that was
I
productive.
think.
Maybe. I have been known to do some silly things with the Artemis daggers. This is true.
Fear is for the living and the dead.
We are specifically turning on a Vow of Shadows here to make a single mini boss in this very first region faster. And I will point it out if we reach it, but we are turning on Vow of Shadows for that reason.
And that is it. It is a single mini boss in the first region that may not show up.
But it is faster. It is
But it is
faster.
faster.
You mind if I celebrate finishing that first run with some more donations?
You bet.
We have $25 from Alice Rajasu. Let's go, Tara! Had to make sure I got in on today's prizes. This whole weekend event has been a blast to be a part of, and I'm so happy to see how much joy it's bringing people.
Aw,
And we
Alice,
have-
you did such a good job. Sorry.
Oh, no, absolutely. That run was so fun, so cozy. I love those classic RPG speedruns so much. We also have $50 from Lunasara. Hello from the control room. Tara, meeting you at AGDQ was such a joy, and I love getting to see you in this game.
Thanks.
Let's go, Silver Sisters, and may Moonlight guide you. Yes, you're right. We should remake the thread to Silver Sisters. And we have $200 from Skiles, I hope I'm saying that right, who says, congrats on a great week, y'all. Shout out to all the staff and volunteers, and let's get that final bonus game. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for getting us closer to that $125,000 milestone. We're about 15,000 away, and we are making great progress.
Yes. We are getting to see Nemesis here. Nemesis is another dateable character in this game who a lot of people love, me included.
Love is an understatement.
True.
Sometimes Nem will show up, and what Nem does actually can vary. Sometimes we'll have to fight a whole bunch of monsters, and the person who wins the killing gets money from the other person. Sometimes she will offer to punch you, and in return you get a reward.
And we thank her for it. I mean,
A dream of mine.
Yes. And then just Nemesis in general is really great. If you have finished her heart event, you know what else you can do with her.
A brief respite
I draw you
awaits.
down, O moon. Lend me.
I have an exciting announcement for everyone, actually.
ooh.
For our run that's coming up right after this of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, we have just opened up 4 new bid wars. You can donate right now to choose the player's name, the rival's name, and Pikachu's name. Those are brand new bid wars, so whatever you'd like to see, now is the time to get in early. Put down your choice, and then everyone else will see your brilliant and obviously correct choice and rally behind you. So now is an excellent time to do that. And we also have a bid war to choose the fossil that Greta will be using, either Dome or Helix.
You know, personally, I would go with Helix, and it's not just because I enjoy Helix's Monkey Ball runs, but also because Ammonite is dope.
Indeed. Ammonite is my favorite of the two as well. Here we are avoiding this orb. This orb will turn us into a sheep, a rat, or a pig, depending on the day. If it hits us, but we just dodge through it, and it doesn't make a difference. And Hecate is down.
Very quickly, amazing every time.
Yes.
Thank you, Headmistress.
In this region between, we are going to pick up the fig leaf again to let us skip rooms, and then also just keep going.
Descent.
All right, to the people who know, favorite song by Scylla and the Sirens.
Ooh, Skilla and the Sirens. Okay, favorite song. Jupi, you go first.
Oh, I mean, obviously the best, Bewitching Eyes.
Okay, Corey.
It is probably I'm in a claw.
Okay,
It's driving me to death.
Okay, my personal favorite is Rock in a Hard Place because, well, it's, kind of metal,
Yeah.
and I love that. Skilla's Rivals outfit is so cute.
Too bad we will not see Rivals, but it would be amazing.
We won't on this run,
Yeah,
but maybe in the
maybe
future.
next one.
And if I even need to say it, chat, if you have a favorite song, let us know with your donations. I am sure that Hades players out there watching have music opinions, and I would love to hear them.
Too much squirming.
Yes.
What else?
I mean, if we want to do general Hades series best song, I think Eyes Unseen is probably the most hot-pumping one.
Ooh, that's a
Ooh.
good pick.
Fun fact time. What do you think we're gonna do here?
Slow me down.
Yeah, that's
we're
right.
gonna-
Okay, so sometimes you get sent to Asphodel, and what you need to do is you stand in this circle until it reaches 100%, or you can just not.
Not.
Yeah,
I never knew that. What are you doing?
yeah, and if you just not, he just sends you to the next room anyway. So,
Yep.
There's a little life hack for you. If you find the asphodel sections to be miserable because, well, you're a human
They're
being,
auto-scrollers.
yeah, there you go. That's how you beat it. You just don't.
These speedrunner
never knew
secrets
that.
are really eroding my trust in video games.
I
Right?
can't believe this. I was having the fears of like, oh yes, I'm gonna do 32 heat
Of Hades.
again in my life.
And here we are.
You know what? We haven't talked about why Artemis Daggers is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is my personal favorite aspect out of all of them in the game, and it's because of this parry mechanic. Whenever you charge an Omega attack, it gives you a shield that will block legitimately almost anything in the game. There's only like 2 attacks that I have seen in this game that you cannot block with it. Which is kind of insane if you think about it, that they let us get away with that. As a result of using that ability, you can gain a huge crit chance boost, which is obviously super helpful for speedrunning. And I'm going to show you some cool stuff in the Fields of Mourning of cool things that you can use to get your parry damage up.
Yes, because there are quite a few of those. It is
To the fields.
quite.
Because you said that, I do need to let you know we have an anonymous donation of $10 that just says, "Can you parry this?"
Wait, hold on. Does that mean I have to give them their money back if I do parry it?
No, surely
Am I-
not.
Am I denying the money?
I think everyone else in chat needs to parry it with their own $10 donations.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, that is definitely what it is.
And those donations have gotten us a third of the way to that UFO 50 incentive to add the new and spicy bingo goals. Folks, I have been told that these new UFO 50 goals, they're precise, they are technical, they are speedy. It's finale day. We want to see speedrunning at its best. So add your donations to that incentive. Let's get there.
Hear me on my
Yes.
authority.
This region here is special because we have multiple rewards in one section, and we have to find where they are and then claim them. We do not have to kill all the enemies in the section like we do normally, though, which is really nice. We can just focus on making sure that we take down the enemies that we care about, and not getting distracted by Ooh Shiny.
I would
Can I distract
never.
you with a very kind donation?
Absolutely.
BD donates $15. I know you're not going to use Medea Skull, but I promise it's fun. Also, if anyone can turn bad weather RNG into a run this good, it's the best Hades player I know. Moonlight Guide you, Tara, and NB writes.
Thank you, BD.
My path.
BD is such a wonderful human, and like, legitimately, if you are a fatale and you have not had a chance to talk to BD, do it. Like,
triple
certifiably,
down on
like
this,
one of
yes.
the coolest human beings like on the planet.
BD's actually an angel.
Truly, absolutely.
Trick knives. Let's go.
And speaking of fallen angels, maybe, we have $25 from Lucifer, who says, "Let's go, Tara. So happy to see you back on the stage, strutting your stuff and taking down Titans. Death to Kronos."
Thank you, Lucifer.
And the people are answering your call for bonks. $5 from Evie Nix. "Howdy, friends. Here's $5 for the bonk train. Thanks for all you do and trans rights."
Thank you, Evie. Thank you for tech checking for me for this, like, literally last minute.
Hi, Cerberus. Cerberus is a good dog still. He just needs a bath. We need to give him a bath. He's been spending too much time in the fields, and as such, we're just going to give him a quick bath. Also, you can parry that. We just not have our parry ready in time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can parry all sorts of stuff, like the the thorns, the traps, the lava. Like, if you name something in this game, you can probably parry it unless it's two specific things.
Yeah. I think my favorite fun fact about that midway attack is the fact that it used to have no collision. And we used to use that.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, during the early access cycle, there was a point where they one of the updates that they did somehow removed the hitbox for that move. And so you could actually just stand in the middle of it and it wouldn't do anything. Which at the time seems like, oh yeah, that's wonderful and great, but as an Artemis Dagger main, I was like, my parry, no! You can parry lava? You bet you can parry lava.
You can parry the spikes and the traps in this area.
Parrying natural elements is just a normal kind of Saturday for Tara.
I think my favorite one that I found out recently is for my ambassador streams, I was actually learning how to do high fear runs, something that I had never really done before. And I made an interesting discovery while I was fighting one of the rivals bosses, which uses poison. And it turns out that if you are poisoned and you take poison damage, you can parry the poison damage. Why? I don't know, but you can.
Just parry your own autoimmune system.
Exactly.
Also, you will notice we did take Artemis' its keepsake white antler again. So
We have the parry, I believe.
yeah, we've got parry.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
safe.
We have parry and blood spree. What else could I possibly need?
Maybe you might need some more incredible donations to the National Women's Law Center.
Absolutely.
We have Al, who donates $200. Thank you so much. And as
Thank you,
always, I
Al.
want to shout out our anonymous donors who just recently have sent in $5, $11, $50, $5, $25. Thank you so much. And as a reminder,
Thank you.
as you are sending in those donations, if you want to see those spicy bingo goals get added to UFO 50, it is time now to really start getting your donations towards that. I know our next run is Pokemon, and maybe we're used to Pokemon runs being sort of, you know, a little longer, a little cozier. The estimate on Greta's run is 40 minutes. So UFO 50 is going to start before you know it. We need to hit that goal before that run begins. Just about $2,300 left on it. I think we can do it, chat.
Here we are fighting Kronos. It is time to put Granddad back to sleep for the, probably for Terra, over 200th time. And we have already taken down phase 1. And now, you might be wondering, the most important question. Can you parry that? Well, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
They should make a TV game show called Can You Parry That?
It would be a very easy game. So.
Very easy. Ooh.
That one was. He gave me a bad pattern there. Oh my gosh.
That was such a fun one.
I almost thought my goose was cooked there. What do we got on our next run, Kara?
One moment. Let me grab that for you right now. The
Thank you
next
so much.
run will be the skull.
Ooh, are we going up or down?
Well, the route is once again tied up, so runner's choice. Tara, what are you thinking?
Ooh,
Which she
I feel like I am morally obligated to go surface for this one. Go upstairs, specifically because on the AGDQ run, I died doing skull on the surface. And it's the only one I died on, and it will haunt my memories until the end of days.
Ooh, so it's
Unless-
redemption time.
It is redemption time.
The
Here we are
comeback.
picking up Poseidon Spoon to start, because Poseidon Spoon is really fun with this.
This run goes out to you, BD, even though I hate Medea Skull and I will never run it, and I'm sorry.
Real quick, as we're starting this next run, we have a $15 donation from BZ Archer. There's so much amazing fiber art in this year's prizes, and I am here for it. No human being is illegal, and trans rights. And as a matter of
Trans
fact,
rights.
there are 2 fiber art prizes for Hades 2 alone available right now. I did mention those adorable chibi cross stitches of Mel and Zag. We do also have available in today's prizes a crocheted Melanoy headband with a minimum donation of $25 will get you in the running for that one. These prizes have been sent in by so many fatales, so many incredible artists, and they could be yours, folks.
I want that headband so bad. Like,
It's
so bad.
gorgeous.
Headband is so pretty.
So
It
many
is,
of
and
the
I love how they did the crochet so that it looks like the leaves on her crown. Like, that is an incredible level of detail, and I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, it's sublime. Really, really want it.
It's your free.
Yeah, thank you, Luna Lurks. Sorry, I see you in chat.
You know, we were talking about spicy bingo goals earlier. We have some spicy donations right now, actually.
Okay. Hit me.
Quacksilver donates $5 and says, disrespect Cersei staff again, and I will feed you to Cerberus. There's a little
Oh,
angry
no.
face.
I was
go on
gonna
to
say,
say-
if I'm too mean, Quack is never gonna host for me again, which would be problematic.
Well, they do also say, good luck, Tara. It's always a pleasure to see you up on the big screen playing one of the best indies to ever do it. Another $5 if you do the thing with Artemis daggers in the Kronos fight.
I did
I
the
think
thing.
I think she did it.
We did.
Well, I better see another $5 from Quacksilver real quick. We also have $10
Real quack.
from Maggie, who says, real quack. Maggie says, say hi to Cerberus for me, please.
Cerberus got his bath. Cerberus is happy
did.
now.
And
Yeah.
$25.
I'm gonna have to bust out my own
Oh, sorry.
Cerberus plush after this.
We have $25 from Ye Old Joy, who says, I'm absolutely losing my mind over Tara's revelation about the Asphodel rooms. I got a lot of revenge to go get now because Kronos killed a lot of good runs with those darn things. GG on the incredible run, Tara.
Thank you.
Anyway, this is Hercules. He's kind of like Nemesis, except he just pays us for each enemy we kill that's targeted. He's also makes the game slow, so we don't like him as much.
He's
Yeah.
bad. We don't like him.
Nemesis just has a certain
In the name
something that Heracles is lacking, you know? And I'm just
Is
gonna
it the
leave it
giant
there.
blade?
This should cover it.
This seems like gain. I think that was our last room, yeah. Boo this man. Thank you, Omen. Good to see you. Can I get slippery? Don't take that out of context.
Fatales would never.
Too late.
There's Polyphemus.
There's already fan art of it. Oh no.
I have already drawn you as the slippery.
Well, this seems like a great time for me to cut in with an unrelated donation. We have $67 from Court. Let's go, Tara. You are an inspiration. $1 for every fear possible in Hades. No other reason, okay? Come on, UFO 50 fans. You want to see those spicy goals.
Oh,
And Court
absolutely.
is right. You do. Absolutely. We are at about 2,200 left in that goal. I'm seeing that progress, chat. You're doing so good.
Thank you so much, Court. Did you know that Court is a UFO 50 goat? Like,
I did know
our
that.
very own Frozen Flagon, also a goat at UFO 50.
Ooh, very important. $5 from Quacksilver, who says, she did the thing! You love parrying the insta-kill. Good luck,
I
run
do.
3!
Thank you, Quack.
And $25
thank you.
from... Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
$25 from Hayes, who says, Steve, so proud of you for being such an amazing example of our community. Thank you for always pushing me forward in my own runs. Let's see some Cersei.
Aw, thank you, Hayes. I'm sorry we didn't get a Cersei run. I'll do one for you on stream for sure. Hayes is another incredible Hades runner who is also NB, and so I met them at AGDQ for the first time, and it was very sweet. Thank you, Hayes. Honestly, the Hades community has so many like non-binary runners, so if you yourself are feeling that way, I think Hades is a great place to start, not only for the community, but also it's a relatively easy game to jump into. There's no glitches, no skips. It's literally just press button, go fast. And so if you can handle press button, go fast, you can play Hades 2. And Hades 1, really, for that matter.
Also, no.
I say as I then take many bullets to the face.
Sometimes that's just part of it.
Today.
True.
Again, foes are utterly destroyed.
I'd love to read out a few donations from folks who didn't leave a comment, which of course, totally fine. That money still goes to NWLC all the same. Ashley donates $50. Astral Storm donates $25. Bolt donates $50. And we have a $100 donation from Major Undead. Thank you all so much.
Oh my god. Honestly, it always like astounds me the generosity of the GDQ family, and it's not just Vitals. It's not unique to us specifically. It's all of them. Like tuning into Black in a Flash is always such like their mascot is Joy for a reason. It is always a pleasure just to be watching Black in a Flash. It's fun to be watching GD Queer. Like I don't think we can understate how incredible the GDQ community really is.
Yeah, this community is one of the most accepting that I've been a part of, and it has definitely made me very happy to be a part of it.
And our community has gotten us over $111,000.
Let's go.
Which means that we now have less than $2,000 to go on that UFO 50. We are almost halfway to unlocking those spicy bingo goals. Chat, I've believed in you this whole time, and you have vindicated that belief every step of the way. Thank you.
I'm gonna try something a little bit silly at the end of this Eris fight.
Yes,
I was gonna ask if there's
absolutely.
some silly speedrun tricks with Eris.
Well, my strategy is usually just cry in a corner. It has yet to pan out for me.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Did I? Nailed it!
Nice.
Nailed it!
Let's go.
Nicely done.
I was like, can I get her with the moon drop? Yeah, it worked. That's funny.
Let's go.
I've never done that before.
Incredible.
That was fun.
Eris has very predictable patterns, and
Yeah.
fun to use them.
We have a
Alrighty.
$250 donation from Pauline, who says, Moonlight guide you.
Aw, thank you, Pauline.
Thank you so much.
In our second to last region,
Okay,
we are
so we're picking up Ares here specifically in Olympus because there's one thing that I'm looking for from Ares that makes running Antler a little bit more palatable, and that is Blood Spree. I didn't see it there, but I'm gonna hope to find it before the end of Olympus.
yeah.
If I don't get it, then this might be the shortest summit you've ever seen in your life. Alternatively, I could just not with the Antler. Like, that's another possibility, but
Hit me then.
But it's Antler. It's so fun.
it do be okay. Hold on. For a long time, I swore off Antler. I was like, no, it's silly.
Choose otherwise.
You're taking too much of a risk, but it is worth it. It's good. I promise. And I promise
Also high
it's
chaos.
not as hard as it looks. It is
Now-
something that you can get used to.
Did I hear y'all mention that we are almost at the end of this run?
Yes,
You
we only
betcha.
have this region and the last one.
So
And very
chat,
soon.
we've got a very little bit of Hades 2 left, and then, again, a pretty short Pokemon run before that UFO 50 coming up. We have just about $1,800 left. I am watching that number change before my very eyes. And remember, $1,800 to get those spicy goals is also another $1,800 towards our milestone goal to reach 125,000 to unlock that bonus run, the last bonus game of the marathon of Super Metroid.
The tides come in.
We got Arterial Spore, which will give us more splashes per minute. You'll see that those red splashes come out. That is from Arterial Spore, and it is doubling up the amount of Poseidon.
Oh, not the bird!
And the bird's here. Hey,
mean.
Jupi, Kara. Tara and I have an ongoing thing here. How do you guys like your wings?
Yeah.
Boneless or
boneless.
bone-in?
Boneless.
Oh. Well, if they're boneless, they're not wings.
Oh.
This is, I feel like this is controversial food discourse. You've activated something in me.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm sure chat would love to get in with some donations, but
Boneless
please do tell
wings
me.
are white meat. Wings are dark meat. They're just different parts of the bird. Chat, you can tell me I'm wrong, and I hope you will, but this is just pure chicken science.
Okay, actually, that is the strongest argument for bone-in wings that I've ever heard. I will say, however, I can recognize that boneless wings are indeed glorified chicken nuggets, but when has any human in the history of existence ever said, oh no, my chicken nuggets are bigger and more flavored than normal?
I want to be so clear.
Like-
I am not anti-chicken nuggets. I am not anti-boneless wings. We just shouldn't call them that because sometimes you're in Atlantic City with your partner and you order boneless wings and then something else shows up and you have to get into a whole thing and you get really embarrassed. Hypothetically.
Just for boneless wings.
Oh,
I'm just saying I have some trauma. As you're fighting Prometheus. Oh?
Yeah, I don't have blood spree this time, so I actually gotta kind of play this carefully.
I'll let you game.
Thank you. I think it'll be fine. I just need to make sure not to take any stupid hits. Yeah, okay. There's a couple attacks that I really don't like. That was one of them.
I don't want to say anything.
So we're doing middle, bottom, bottom, top, middle. No, not the bird!
No! No!
It was gonna be the bird! Okay.
Bird was not happy about boneless wings.
Yeah, I think that Itos has said bone-in wings. So
I glanced at chat ever so briefly. The wing discourse is fierce.
fierce. We love to hear that. Unfortunately, that is just the way it goes. I'm not gonna hold everybody up by running that one back. But before I do my shoutouts, I wanted to ask both of you, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm Corey. I use Corey3141 for just about any handle on the internet, and I don't really have much to shout out, just the Fifth House community yet again for being as great as it is.
Hi, I'm Jupi, also known as cutefangies. Cutefangies on everything on the internet. I would like to mostly shout out the Fast and Fabs, the French Restream organizers, who are so lovely, and I am so proud to be part of that community and get to commentate on other runs earlier in the marathon. So very excited, and also a big love to my partner Lucifer 9783, which we ran earlier in the marathon.
I'm going to start my shoutouts by saying thank you to both Corey and Jupi for helping out with this on such short notice. As was stated, I was supposed to be in studio, but we had a snowstorm, and that's okay. We still made it work, and so I thank you both for making the time on such short notice to make this happen. I'm going to try and do the rest of the shoutouts kind of like real fast. Number one, the Hades community, thank you so much for all that you do. I talked a little bit about them earlier in the run. It is a very welcoming community, and they are ready to give you strats if you ever want to hear them. Thank you very much to my community at the Roar 104. I truly couldn't do any of this without your belief in me, so thank you. And then, of course, the Fatales. First of all, sorry that I wasn't able to make it out to the studio this time around. I do really plan to come back and do that, and I wanted to thank you all for the love, the respect, and of course, the faith that all of you have put in me. And very specifically, I really wanted to say thank you to two very specific people. Number one, Court Frozen Flygon, you have been an inspiration to so many people in this community for several years. I myself have only been a Fatale for just over a year now, and I want you to know that, like, from the moment you enter that Discord server and you get to meet Frozen Flygon, they are... It is immediately obvious why everybody on that server respects and loves them so much, and why Frozen Flygon is so admired by our community. And so thank you for everything that you have done for this community. And of course, last but certainly not least, I wanted to thank you, BD. I do not think I could have made it through the GDQ week without your guidance, like literally coming back to that hotel room every night where you would kind of talk me through the events of the day and the different things that happened, and I'd be like, I don't know if I made the right choices and stuff, and BD was always there to listen and give me calm and cool-headed analysis, while also their true gift being incredibly compassionate and loving. And so, as I said before, if you have not taken the time to speak to BD, you need to. And so between the two of you, I wanted to say that the two of you are both such incredible leaders, and you inspire me to want to be a leader myself. And so anything that I achieve in the Fatales is thanks to both of you. So thank you. Thank you both.